Hello, my name is Lukas Müller, project engineer at Wipotec. I am specialized in labeling solutions and I have the pleasure to present you one of my personal engineering highlights. What I want to show you is a TQS labeling system, a solution that prints, verifies and applies labels to products like bottles, cans or jars. As a technology leader for dynamic weighing, we equipped it with a weighing unit. And before I tell you what I find so brilliant about it, let's take a look at the machine. I often hear that this system is very long. And yes, 2.9 meters are quite a bit, considering the available space in pharmaceutical production sites. But if we now go through the scope of functions, you'll notice that it would normally take a lot of more space to perform all of this. First of all, you will be able to handle many different sizes and shapes of bottles. Our customers particularly appreciate how simple you can change from one format to another, in both software and hardware. And even setting up new articles is as easy as possible. We are taking over the products while they are very close together. In order to create the required distance to properly weigh and label them, we employ a high-precision separation station. And as you can see, this creates exactly the same distance between each product. Printer and camera are fully integrated in the system, which means that you don't have to set them up and operate them separately. Entering the layout data into the system will automatically provide the same information to both printer and camera. For you, this seamless integration means that you got only one contact person for service. I'm talking about printer, camera, check weigher and labeler. All this is our responsibility. One service technician will take care of the whole system. The Traceable Quality System is able to detect faulty or unreadable labels before they are applied and ejects them. This may seem like a small detail, but it will make your production significantly more sustainable, since you will not have to rework good products because of wrong labeling or even have to dispose them. Of course, the camera is checking the machine-readable code and the human-readable text that we printed. In addition to that, it will check the pre-printed codes on your label for mix-up control. Since we are weighing the products before labeling, the TQS will leave out false weight products and eject them. All other products receive a label and continue in your process. Since our customers often ask about this, I would like to show the process also with squared bottles. In order to change from one article to the other, your operators will simply adjust the hardware to the predefined settings, select the new article in our Configure Fast mode and start the new order. And with exactly the same system, you can precisely apply labels to squared bottles. For bottles with a smaller diameter, you simply adjust the width of the channel and again, your products will be labeled perfectly. Remember that I mentioned a very special feature. You might have wondered that we use a side grip conveyor. Its actual purpose is to steadily transport the products as we mark them with a continuous inkjet from below. With this Mark and Verify group, we are applying a helper code that is related to the code on the label and allows our customer to aggregate the products into layers and shipping cases. Scanning the codes on the labels individually for aggregation would otherwise only be possible with a lot of manual effort. Of course, this function is fully integrated into the holistic control, which leaves it up to you whether you want to print such a helper code or any other information from below. And if you want to print on the lid or cap, you simply convert the Mark and Verify group to the top. I hope you now share my passion for our labeling solutions and the huge scope of benefits we can offer. My colleagues and I will be happy to advise you to find the best solution for your needs. I'm looking forward to work on your interesting new projects.